Today's session is focusing on the new Agree to Participate functionality in BruinIRB. And we are very excited to confirm that BruinIRB is on its way. We are less than 3 weeks out from our transition into the new system. The go live date has been confirmed as Monday, September 9th, but there is a lot happening before Monday to get us ready. As you may know from other sessions, the weekend of September 7th, so Saturday, September 7th through Monday, September 9th at 8 a.m., both WebIRB and BruinIRB will be unavailable as we begin the migration of legacy studies. So a legacy study is any study approved in WebIRB that does not have an open amendment, continuation, or post-approval report. All those legacy studies will be migrated to BruinIRB over the weekend. So when you log in after 8 a.m. on Monday, September 9th, or when you receive the notification that the site is now active, if you log into WebIRB, your approved studies will say migrated, and you will no longer be able to create amendments, continuing reviews, or PARs in WebIRB. Instead, you will see a link to BruinIRB, and that will take you directly to your new study workspace, and that's where you will prepare any necessary follow-on submissions at that time. So working in BruinIRB, we've tried our best this summer to introduce you to it, to introduce you to the changes. As you know, Moore previously did a session on our new protocol requirement. So BruinIRB is a protocol-driven application. Instead of asking study-specific questions within the context of the application, most of the questions in BruinIRB are used to help direct required review status, to address or to flag for regulatory considerations, and also to advise necessary ancillary committees at UCLA. The details of your application will be outlined in an uploaded protocol. Now, for many of you who conduct biomedical research, you will simply upload your sponsor's a scientific protocol, and then as necessary to address special populations, informed consent, or HIPAA concerns, you'll upload what we are calling IRB supplements. So these deal with the regulatory consideration for these special circumstances in addition to your scientific protocol. However, for those of you who aren't working with an industry sponsor who's provided you with a scientific protocol, you may need to create one. So as you know, we have developed 3 templates, one for biomedical research, one for behavioral, social science, and educational research, and then one for a secondary analysis research study, so data analysis, specimen analysis that you'll address as part of your upload. BruinIRB will not allow you to submit without a detected protocol upload, so you want to keep this in mind. The second big change in BruinIRB is a new requirement that's called the Agreement to Participate requirement. This requirement requires that all listed study team members be required to document their agreement to participate in a study reviewed and approved by UCLA IRB. This is a new requirement that can have a significant impact on the timing of your accepted submission, as the PI will not be able to submit a new study until each listed co-investigator, study staff member, and faculty sponsored has completed the required Agree to Participate. So anyone listed as a study team member under item number 1 will be required to submit an Agree to Participate in addition to the faculty sponsor. So how will this work? So each night, a job will run in BruinIRB to look at all new studies in pre-submission and review the names of all individuals listed under item number 1, as well as the faculty sponsor and PI. If any of those individuals have not submitted an Agree to Participate for that specific study, then an email will be generated and sent out to those study team members. Study team members will continue to receive the request to complete the agree to participate function on a daily basis until they have completed the required action. So we will send a notice each day until they've completed that required agreement. So when they receive the email, this email here, it'll include a link to your study. If you click on that link, it'll bring you into the study workspace. And on the left-hand side under the activities, the study team member will see the agree to participate function. Clicking on this button, you will enter into a different window where it tells you what we're asking you to do. So we're asking you to review your proposed role and participation in the study and that you agree to participate. And secondly, we're asking you to disclose any conflict of interest either on your behalf or those of an immediate family member. So here in providing your assurance and your agree to participate, these are the things that as a study team member you're agreeing to. It's quite possible that you may say no here. If a study personnel declines to participate, the PI proxy, and study contact will be notified by email and instructed to remove that personnel from the list of research team members. The agree to participate tab in the workspace will show that this person has said no and they need to be removed. And until they're removed, the PI won't be able to submit that study. Related to the conflict of interest disclosure, if the PI or any other study team member discloses a financial interest, an automatic notice will be generated for CERC, and the PI and study team will be advised. So we'll automatically advise CERC that we received a disclosure of financial interest disclosure, and they will have access to the study to review that disclosure. And then you would work with CERC as you normally do to request their review. Again, this is a copy of the email notification that goes to the PI, study contact, and proxy. If a study team member indicates they have a potential COI related to the study, and this is sent to the PI, study contact, and praxis in two circumstances. One, if somebody indicates yes during initial submission, and two, if anyone goes in and updates this response as part of an amendment or as part of editing study personnel as part of a future action. In the study workspace, we will be providing up-to-date status on each team member's agree to participate activity. If somebody is noted as pending, that means that that agreement has not been completed yet, or that they have declined. So if they've declined, you'll receive the separate notice, and it would be up to the PI proxy, or study contact to go in and remove that team member. Once all team members have addressed the requirement, the PI is free to submit the study, and you'll know that all the requirements have been addressed because the agree to participate status will change from will change from pending to yes, and you have no one listed here with the pending status. At that time, when everyone has changed to yes, the PI proxy, and study contact will receive a notification to let you know that everyone has completed the required agree to participate and that the PI is free to go ahead and submit. If the PI or PI proxy tries to submit the study before the required agree to participate are received and collected, when they click on submit, they're going to receive an error notice. And basically they're saying that there's at least one personnel in the study for whom the agree to participate requirement has not been met. Keep in mind, you will receive this in the instance where there's somebody who hasn't completed the activity, or if somebody has declined and you have forgotten to remove them under item number 1, the listing of study team members. Okay. Now, many of you update your study personnel without submitting amendments using our easy edit study personnel button. And it's important for you to understand that the agree to participate button will also apply in these circumstances. So if you add a new study team member using the edit study personnel action, nothing will be impacted to the automatic addition. So the study team member will be added. You will receive the confirmation that they've been added to the study team. However, they will also begin to receive the daily notices that they need to complete the agree to participate function. The agreement must be completed prior to the submission of the next modification or continuing review. If it's not completed before you submit your next modification or continuing review, that submission will be blocked if there's a pending agree to participate. And again, they'll receive the same daily reminder. You can always keep track of ongoing of newly added study team members and their agree to participate action by reviewing the same tab in your study workspace, the agree to participate. And again, if you look to submit, if you use the edit study personnel activity and you're trying to submit a subsequent modification or continuing review, you will receive this error message. So basically, for a new study, you can't submit at all until the agree to participate is completed. And then if you use edit study personnel, subsequent submissions will be blocked if that agree to participate is not completed. So this is a blocking action, both for new studies and for any study team members added through the edit study personnel function. So as we said, we're ready to go live on September 9th. And we have lots of training videos available. This video will also be added to our library of training videos. So if you have any questions, please review those videos. Our website is up and active. We're adding guidance and materials to that on a daily basis. So that's an incredible resource for you. Additionally, we strongly encourage you to be sure you're registered to receive our human research news updates. You can register to receive those at our website, and that we provide all updates on that website. If you have any questions about this review to participate activities, I'm sorry, the timing on this is messing me up here. You can always reach out to me or to our QI and education team. We also have our directed email for BruinIRB assistance. And of course, our website is a huge resource for you. So this was a very focused and short training on this one activity. So if you have any questions about this activity, the deployment of BruinIRB, migration, I'm more than happy to take those at this time. Any questions or feedback? You excited for BruinIRB? You're welcome, Vanessa. Okay, well, I will give you back quite a bit of your hour today. Again, this was a very focused training. We will be posting a quick guide for the agree to participate activity on the website, which goes over these same steps. And then again, the video will be available to you in a few days. Thank you very much for your time and your attendance.